Okay. What it do? This broadcast is brought to you by none other than B-Eazy Dat Dude. This is another installment of Easily Rigged. And look, I'm waiting for my counterpart to get in the building. I'm about to just make sure that he got the link. But this is a late thing, but this is how we kind of rock over here out in the West Coast, vamp life. But while we waiting for everybody to get in the building, because whether we start late, early, whether we go for a long time or a short time, is definitely always entertaining, intriguing, enlightening, and insightful. So if you in the building, let me know. Let me know something.
They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some thunder boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's Palo Alto Menlo Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block. Bill Clinton going dumb. All out the scraper. Stunner boys here. Mission is the major. Watch your girl before I take her, cause I'm on the strip shining. We don't move like no clock. But boy, it's big time. And lead a block to my Insta, cause boy, it's big grinding. 20-inch rims, freaks on film. She eat her, why she eat him? You already know who game tougher than leather. We throw parties that go dumber than ever. Young niggas wildin' out, shaking their dreads. Boy, is you biz or is you smack? Cause you all out the window with a face of a triple stack. I'm money hungry, plus I need all mine. Rigs on the beat, you gon' see our shine. Why you think they call us a dummy foe? Cause we stunt and we stunt hanging out the dope. They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some thunder boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's Palo Alto Menlo Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block. They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some thunder boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's Palo Alto Menlo Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block. Every time I hit the block, boom drop this stuff time. Candy on them dub things, bumping for one time. I'ma do the fool like I'm mental and ignorant. Jumping at a stop sign while I ain't giving it. Throwing up the block cause you know when I'm feeling it. We ghost ride the whip like we ain't even feeling shit. High feed, call a stunner boy. Tennis shoe every whip, now who's stunting boy? At every function, sideshow, neighborhood event. You catch me dipping in the scraper with the 16-inch flip. Reppin' PA, Menlo, Northern Cali finest. If I'm scraping past a dollar, mean the police right behind us. We don't care, we going on big perp and X pills. Stunner boys, they stunting the block on big wheels. Get big skrills, cause they ain't fucking with us. We in the building and we feeling like nigga with us. They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some thunder boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's Palo Alto Menlo Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block. They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some thunder boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's Palo Alto Menlo Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block. I got a few of my young niggas all out the windows. Stunting up the block, niggas know what they info. We did we smacked, our rims are stacked. Plus we smoking on that perk weed, leaning back. They know we coming up the block, holding the meanest stats. When you stunt like them stunners, you get mean with racks. Candy paints on the model, we mean at that. Bumping nothing less than 15s and holding us at. And we'll teach you how to stunt. All through the bay, we ride candy and bump. When we come, the show shut down. No field goals, all touchdowns. Police come, it goes down. High speed and run them through the whole town and get away. I'm not locked like Akon, supercharged kick, running on stop sign. They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some thunder boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's Palo Alto Menlo Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the
Okay, we are back at it, and shout out to the girl. Risa Neal says, B-Eazy, what happened to your stream? So look, this what happened. I was cooking earlier, sauteing, filleting, grilling, broiling, doing a little bit of everything. But what happened is I used a clip, which, this was my fault. I used a clip from the NFL, and even though I paused it extensively, even though I played some of the audio, but eventually I muted it, but it definitely was transformative. It wasn't like I just played it and didn't give any commentary on it. The video was about 17 minutes long, and literally I did over an hour of commentary. But with these monopolies, um, they want to shut you down. I did appeal it. Usually it takes a few days for the appeal, but at the very least, um, I will just be not able to post for 7 days. But that's why I always have backup channels, and I'll be building those up. But it was just a simple miscalculation. I could have edited the video and definitely made it copyright proof, but I thought that I would be covered due to the commentary that I was given, but they were like, mm-mm. So I'm gonna check and see if I got any standing with the appeal, but basically I'm assuming that it will be down for 7 days, but I still have a couple other channels if I really need to get my point across. But it actually gives me time because I'm sitting on a treasure trove of unedited, unreleased content. So I'm gonna be editing those up. So by the time I come back, I'm gonna have a ton of pre-recorded, and then I'm gonna rock out with the live streams as well. So shout out to Reese and Neil. Definitely gonna make you a mod over there. The Intellectual SoapBox is in the building. Says the dynasty continues. It's a secret society. All we ask is trust. And within a week, watch your arm freeze up. Now, it may take a little bit longer for some for your arm to freeze up, but eventually it'll freeze up. But what's more important than you getting your arm frozen, is you get your mind stimulated with sophisticated thoughts. That's the most important thing. And Risa Neal says she's here for roll call, boss, and I'm giving you a salutation. And we got the big dog in the house, new growth, old soul. Old soul with young, invigorating ideas. Got a lot of fervor. Shout out to new growth, old soul. And even Risa says, "Where you been, brother?" That's what I'm like. Where you been, new growth? You was hiding under a rock or something? Where you been, dog? Just a splash comes through, spreading the love, showing the love. So shout out to Just a Splash, always sprinkling just a splash of love everywhere. So shout out to her. I'm trying to wait for the bro Big Rig to get in the building. While we are waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and run another one of these things, and then we just gonna get right into what the topic is. Don't feed the trolls. Okay. We are back. And Looks like we got a few more people in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. You could be anywhere tonight, but you chose to be here with us. And we got a very intriguing topic. It's called Don't Feed the Trolls. I'm sure everyone that's part of the organization that's in and on the YouTube streets has dealt with the troll. Now, not everyone deals with trolls the same way, so I would love to hear what has your encounters been like with trolls. Some people actually enjoy trolling. They do it as a hobby for their own sense of amusement, attention, validation. But other people, on the flip side, they don't like trolling. They get quite infuriated when dealing with trolls. Now, I'm not the one to tell you how to react or respond to a troll, but look, y'all know what FAFO means. FAFO. FAFO. Fuck around, find out. Now, some of you trolls, you know, when it comes to FAFO, you may get a KO. Fuck around and find out and get a KO. A KO is a knockout. Now, with some other people, you may get the FAFO and you just might get a stern verbal tongue lashing when someone just wags their finger and say, hey, don't do that again. Don't say that again. Now, not all trolls are created equal. And just because you're trolling me a certain way, I am not obligated to come back at you with the same troll energy. So if your troll energy is on 5, I'm not obligated to respond on a 5. I may respond on a 10, a 12, or even a 22. So be careful when and who you trolling. Be careful when you trolling somebody, where you're trolling them, and why you're trolling them. All of these are things that you need to ask yourself. Before I go through with this ritual of trolling, what are the consequences and ramifications of it? Because you do have the freedom of expression to troll however, your heart desires. But I'm just saying, FAFO, fuck around and find out. So shout out to Marcus. What up with the doggy? Hola, amigo. Como está? Coming through, showing some love. So salute to Marcus. And yeah, so let me go ahead and run one more thing so I can get this title set up. Okay, we are back in business. I just needed a moment to go ahead and run that banner at the bottom. Y'all see what we talking about? Do not feed the trolls. Do not or don't, whichever you prefer. Just as long as you don't feed them. And everyone, I will need you to get the likes up. Make sure that you like, share this video. And if you are in the chat, just, make sure to give some interaction, give some feedback, whether you agree or disagree. It is not an echo chamber, so your opinions are definitely appreciated and valued. So, I was waiting for a Big Rig, but I'm going to just go ahead and rock out and get it started. And, Big Rig, hopefully you listening in and y'all can just chime in on the discussion as we go. But this says, don't feed the trolls. So when it comes to trolling, A lot of people like to troll and waste time, and what I would consider trolls are emotional vampires. They try to suck all of your positive energy from you, ultimately to give a transference of your good energy and inject you with some toxic, negative, stale, stagnant energy. Now, you can't allow that. What you permit, you promote. And I would advise you not to promote that. Looks like we got John Sinatra in the building. What's up with you, John? Yeah, we over here talking about not feeding the trolls. Do not feed them. Or maybe I should say feed them at your own risk. Because if I say don't feed the trolls and then you do go feed them, I don't want to hear you complaining and saying, oh, what they did, this and said that, when I gave you a strict and clear warning to steer clear of these trolls. So if you walk down this perilous path dealing with these buffoonish trolls, then you kind of on your own. And she says, any relation to Frank? So Risa wants to know, do you have any relationship to Frank Sinatra? Is that your pappy? Or, is that your uncle? We don't know. And okay, so let's see. So I sent the link out to John. Big Rick should be come through. He says, I knew that question was coming. Yeah, I knew it was coming too. So John, you got to spill the beans. Are you related to Frank Sinatra? Is that your daddy? Risa Neal says they are so low vibration, no trolls. Yes, extremely, extremely low. So let's see. All right. So let's try to come up with some solutions, right? You know, and with this is just my beliefs and my advice. You can take it or leave it. I'm not giving you any advice that, this is not a me being a life coach or anything. I'm just giving some of my beliefs, suggestions, recommendations. And you can agree or disagree with it. You can expound on what I'm saying, but let's just name several things that could help you avoid these trolls and maintain your level of spiritual aptitude. Okay, so you want to keep your own power, right? Your own power, your own energy, versus having the emotional vampires drain it from you. So if you have some positive energy, and you're not able to exude that because an emotional vampire, aka a troll, was able to drain and extract that energy from you, you're not keeping and maintaining your own power. So one of the problems that happens is when you're around people with negative energy is that you can easily give that person permission to steal your joy. Like I said, what you permit, you promote. So them stealing your joy is going to impact your mind in a negative way. So you have to put your foot down, make the decision to hold your power, maintain your power, and not give it away so freely to an emotional vampire. You have to refuse to let that person's negativity bring you down to a place that you're uncomfortable with. If you are riding high in your spirits, you don't need the negative Norman or negative Nancy coming to bring you down to their level. So keep your own power. Don't allow someone to extract your positive, powerful positivity and energy just so they can trade. It's essentially like they're bartering. Here's my negative energy while I extract your resource, which is your happiness, your self-esteem. It's not like someone just snatches your positive energy. It's a multi-layer thing. If someone is able to take your happiness and that positive energy, then they're taking parts of your self-esteem, parts of your confidence, parts of your overall social acumen and aptitude. So don't give up your power and energy so freely, especially to someone and something that's going to mismanage it. That would be quite foolish on your part. So I would say stand up for yourself, stand up for your beliefs, you know. And let's see what else we got. Stay positive. It seems very simple to just simply stay positive, but it's not so simple when you look around and see maybe some depraved conditions. Maybe your people are disenfranchised, and even if you individually are doing well yourself, but you need to you look and see that maybe some of your close friends are struggling, your family members. It is, if you have a moral compass, if you are empathetic, it is hard to just stay positive when you see so many negative things around you. But it is better to be optimistic than pessimistic. It's better to be grateful than ungrateful, and make a concerted and conscientious effort to always find the good in your life. Don't allow other people's mediocrity and miserableness to define you or your day in any way. You know, imagine yourself as basically the separate person, the separate entity that you are, and remind yourself that only you are responsible for your life, not anyone else. So you need to separate from, I always say this: if you hang with chickens, you're going to cluck. You hang with eagles, you're going to fly. Now, you may be an eagle, you know, you may be the apex predator, but if you spend most of your time hanging with chickens that are not of that ilk, slowly but surely, your status, you know, your physique, your acumen, your confidence, and basically your overall ability and propensity as an eagle is going to diminish, because you're not around other eagles to push you to the limit, to test you. They say iron sharpens iron. They don't say bamboo sharpens iron. So, you know, if you want to soar, you want to fly to newer heights, you need to be hanging around eagles. You need to carry yourself like an eagle. Now, if you want to be a chicken, there's nothing wrong with being a chicken, but just recognize that there is a hierarchy, there's a level of stratification, and the eagle is above you. Now, you're not a horrible, useless person because you're a chicken. You're just not on par with the eagles. So let's see what we got in the chat. So we still got a few people in the chat. It looks like, Mr. Intellectual popped up. Did you have anything to say while I can continue on, Mr. Intellectual?
Man, goddamn, about time. I'm joking. nah, no, but on the real, man, like, you know, with the whole trolling thing, man, like, it's alright to joke around, it's alright to have fun, but that whole trolling shit, man, like, I ain't with it. You know what I mean? Because that means that you want to disrespect me and make it seem like it's cool. God damn it, my computer froze. Oh, okay, I'm back. I'm back. My computer froze for a second. Yeah, but people just
Okay.
want to disrespect you and act like it's all right, and it's like, nah, like that's not gonna fly over here. Like you're not gonna disrespect and act like it's cool. You know what I mean? Like you want me to respect your content and you want me to respect your platform, then respect mine. Because I mean, I could really hit below the belt if I want to, but I just choose not to. Because it's not gentlemanlike. But at the end of the day, everybody chooses to do what they want to do. But if you come over here trolling, you know, expect to get lit up. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. So
Yeah, no, I can respect that. So have you had many encounters with trolls in these YouTube spaces?
only a few because I don't play that shit. So it's very rare. And once I check it's checked and they move on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, most of them gonna move on anyway. Oh, thank you. Most of them gonna move on anyway, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not even tripping over it. So, and most of them, they know that they're not gonna say that to me in public. You know what I mean, in a public place. So I ain't no tough guy, but I'm just not gonna tolerate disrespect, and that's just what it is. So yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
that's just
actually,
that's how it's got to be. Because if not, then they'll just continue with that behavior, and they'll just use your platform as a spectacle to kind of get off. And it's like, nah, go get off somewhere else, bro. Like this ain't it. So
yeah, no, I hear exactly what you're saying. See, my thing is, I'm a very direct person. I don't really do the subliminals, right? I'm not cool with the blims. I respect, like, even if it was down to like a racist person, I actually would prefer someone that's, just outright calling you the N word hard with the ER versus someone that's being covert. And the same thing with someone that's trolling or something, right? I'd
mhm.
rather you guys be very clear and direct, because what happens is some people, they try to do that, that lukewarm trolling. And what that is kind of what you were alluding to earlier. They troll, but they push the boundaries where it's just enough of a joke, so they try to have plausible deniability and say, hey, that was just a joke, Mr. Intellectual. You're getting triggered, right?
Mhm.
And you're getting super angry. Dude, you can't take a joke. You're almost like a snowflake. You need to get your anger in check, right? Because you can't even take a simple joke. That's, it is how they flip it back on you.
So then for
But
me, I'd be like, all right, so we want to play those games. So I would smack them in their face, and I was like, that's just a simple smack. I didn't punch you in your face. I didn't spit in your face. It's just a harmless smack. Why are you so mad?
yeah, I mean, I think that would be an appropriate response, because yeah, because this is what it is. It's like you trying to have have it both ways. You trying to finesse me, but at the same time throwing a thinly veiled shot to try to ridicule me. So if we playing that game, I am very adroit at roasting people, talking smack, you feel me? Whether it's about you, whether it's about your mama. I mean, we can go as deep and diabolical as you want to, but I'd rather avoid that. So just miss me with the trolling, bro, when you already know
Mhm.
that you're coming from a negative intent. I don't want to hear that, Mr. Intellectual, you can't take a joke, because this is another thing too. I may have some jokes to say about a particular celebrity, or just maybe just a random person a random acquaintance. If we haven't built a rapport like that, it's actually disrespectful for you to even think that you can joke with me in a certain way or troll. It's not because I'm sensitive, but John, you feel me? John is my bro, right? So me and him, we talk a lot of smack to each other offline. You feel me? It seems like we disagreeing, and then we'll be agreeing on certain points, but it's just from a different perspective. I'll clown him, he'll clown me, but it's all fun and games. If I don't know you like that, don't be trying to clown me and ridicule me in that type of way, because I know when John does it, he's coming from a place of endearment, and I'm gonna fire
Mhm.
back right at him. If he says your shoes is dusty, I'm gonna be like, what you talking about, bro? Look at them dusty jeans. Ha ha ha. We gonna laugh it out because we're brothers. And it's kind of like us wrestling or slap boxing or something like that. If we don't
Mhm.
know each other like that, for you to think that it's okay for you to make jokes about Mr. Intellectual, or his wife, or someone's platform, or how someone, you don't know me like that, bruh. So now I'm taking that as a sign of disrespect. And if disrespect is the only thing that you gonna respect, then now I gotta ratchet it up. And I'd rather not do that. You know what I mean? What you
Mhm.
think about that, Mr. Intellectual?
And most people rather it not be done, but see, a lot of times when people get on here, they get that battery in their back, man. They start thinking because they're standing next to certain people, because those certain people
Bro,
have a
that
certain
energizer
type of
battery.
power. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you ain't never make no content in your life. Now you're a motherfucking content creator. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't never want to be in this space. Now you want to be a content creator. Now you want to troll and all other bullshit. Man, miss me with all that shit, man. Because you already know if it wasn't for certain people, you wouldn't even be on here trying to mix it up like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you can't stand alone, and that's the thing. You can't stand alone. If we
That's
were
the
standing,
worst part
if
right there.
If we, and here's the thing, I've always said, you know what I mean, I'm gonna just keep it G. For any other platform, and y'all could tape this, y'all could save it or whatever. And I mean this clearly. Any other platform, if y'all niggas ever want to debate, if you people, I'm not gonna say niggas, if you people ever want to debate, we always here for that, man. We don't dodge none of that. Non-relationships will always, we always up for debate. And trust me, you will get smoked. You know what I mean? Literally and clearly. It will not be close. Whoever you are. And I mean that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's an irrefutable statement. So, the challenge has been out there. But see, this is the thing, because also what I've noticed too, because I'm very vigilant and I'm very observant, but I don't feed the trolls because I have much more lucrative endeavors to pay attention to. But that doesn't mean that I don't see them. I've seen people jump from panel to panel with a
Man.
particular talking point in a narrative, and they turn every panel into a um let me see, I'm trying to say, it's just like it's just like a basically an intellectual bubble of ratchetness, right? And these are the
Mm-hmm.
same people that are saying, look, um this particular culture is trash, or these particular people need to stop doing this.
Oh.
But then when I look, it's like that's all your content surrounds around. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That to me is trolling. Now, if you actually believe what you say, so this is my thing. If I already know that 2 plus 2 is 4, this is just a fact, right? I don't
Mm-hmm.
need to consistently make content and tell everyone, y'all still don't know 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm trying to tell you 2 plus 2 is 4. It's like, look, bro, we've got the point. You've already made 50 streams saying 2 plus 2 is 4, but now you just trying
Mm-hmm.
to say it in different ways. That's essentially kind of trolling, because now you're going to everyone's page to convince them of something that's either already true, or a
Mm-hmm.
narrative that you believe to be true that you're trying to push on someone. I know, Mr. Intellectual, I know that, if I'm not mistaken, I know that you are of the spiritual ilk, but I don't believe that you claim to be a Christian, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'm a man who believes, like you said, spirituality, and I do believe that all religions are connected. But let me not be rude though. Let me not be rude. We do have a lady in the building. We do have a lady in the building. When ladies step in the building, us gentlemen, we do have to, recognize them. Lady Sophia, good to see you. You know what I mean? Great to have you on. Issa, hopeful I do see you in the chat, brother. You're always welcome to come up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know you're welcome to come up. Just keep it respectful. But Lady Sophia, good to see you. We definitely want to recognize
Hello,
you and that you're
84.
here.
It's so wonderful to be here. I feel like I'm on the Price is Right coming on down. This feels so good. Nobody understands, what I'm saying, but this feels so good. I love you both. Be easy. I love you so much, 84. I love you so much, and it feels so good. I will say that there are a lot of trolls who are unhappy. Misery loves
Mm.
company. If they're unhappy with themselves, they will drag you with them, but you have to be the one to stop them from that. They can't do, and this is what I learned from my own experience that I had to deal with some months ago, and it took me a while. I'm still recovering, but you have the control. If you want them to hurt you, they will hurt you. When you stop them from hurting you, that's when it's all, what I'm saying, ceasefire. You have to stop them, because if not, they will run amok on your emotions, on your pride, on your money, on you advancing. They don't understand what you have. So they're going to hate you because they hate themselves.
Mm.
Again, misery loves company, but you got to put your foot down. Everybody can't do that. It's so much craziness and everything, but you have to be your own advocate. So I love you, Be Easy, for, saying doing this topic. I will definitely spread it. This is the new me. I'm Phoenix. So, I had to leave all of my past behind. I'm still dealing with the person that I named out on the thing. And I was like, saying, will you stop? Will you stop? Will you stop? And then I was like, you know what? Just go incognito and then just, saying, just end everything. So I had to start over, but I had to listen from afar and let you all build me up. That's one thing that I've learned from being on knowledge and relationship. If you want to rise up again, you can, but you have to be your own advocate. And sometimes you got to hurt, but you got to stop bad people. Otherwise, they will control and take over you.
Yeah, we definitely not gonna let them do that. We definitely not gonna let them control and take over in these YouTube streets, man. It's not gonna happen. Go ahead, be easy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I was saying thank you for definitely saying that, Sophia. And I just want to give you a correction. We actually did not build you up, so that was actually inaccurate. You were just giving the tools by us to build yourself up. You know what I mean? So you actually built yourself up. We just helped you provide the tools and helped you unlock what was already in you. So,
We
I
appreciate
definitely
you.
don't want to take credit for that. You should be taking credit for that.
Thank
You know what I
you.
mean? For building yourself up. Because it
Thank
doesn't
you.
matter what advice we gave you, you still had to enact and implement it. So ultimately it wasn't us, it was you. So shout out to Sophia for building herself up, and shout out to everyone else who was in assistance on that journey. So you know what I mean? That's what we're about over here. And another thing I want to say, when you said misery loves company, while that is true and that is factual, it's very cliche, and people only focus on that aspect of the statement. There's another aspect, and that's positivity loves company. But people only seem to focus on misery. Just as many so if you can have 100 negative people and 100 positive people, but typically we'll see the negative as more pervasive when we have just the same amount, if not more, positive people. So it's almost like if you're buying something on Amazon and you look at the reviews, right? It can be 4.5 out of 5, which is really good, right? And you'll read good review after good review. What reviews stick out?
The
The
negative.
negative ones.
Yeah.
That's
Preach.
that's what our minds focus on. You know what I mean? If Mr. Intellectual has helped you out, he got you a good job, you know what I mean? He cooked dinner for you, and he let you borrow some money 2 weeks ago. But now when I need money today and he turns me down, ah, dang, what happened to you? You sold out. You switched up. Like, bro, you don't remember all of those positive instances. You want to focus on the negative, and unfortunately that's what we tend to do. We will gravitate towards the negative, and yes, misery loves company, but we're not thinking about that the positivity is being neglected of company. Positivity is saying, come on over, come Netflix and chill. But you want to go to the toxic negative house and chill over there and then
I
complain
love
about
that.
it.
I
Mm-hmm.
love that. That's
Mm-hmm.
boy, that's awesome. I love that.
Mm-hmm. And we love you too, Lady Sophia. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome here. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming up. You know what I mean? And thank you for always just being there to support us. We definitely appreciate you. Shout out to Southern
Thank you.
Troll. We see you in the building.
Thank you so
Um,
much. I'm gonna step down because I'm still rehabilitating on some things. I wanted to bust out crying, but I'm like, you know what? I'm with friends, I'm with good people, and I'm with folks who's never hurt me. So I'm still, so like I said, I'm still going through, saying my process, but I love you all, and I really so I love subscribing, and everything. This is actually, so the first group that I subscribe to. So, what I'm saying, that's touching. I'm really emotional right now. I never was emotional. I used to hide myself, but, I'm finding myself out. And I don't care what B-Eazy said, what I'm saying, you can't do that unless you feel a connection, what I'm saying, and what I'm saying, sometimes, so even for, so the strong woman, and everything or whatever, Y'all don't tell Queen I had to put my shank down, but I had to put my, say shank down and then just look at me and realize who I am. So I love men for being men. And I thank, I thank the Lord that, so I have you all because a lot of people don't have you all. They don't, so they don't see this and everything. So my thing is, saying when I fell down to my knees, so, and of course you have the groups. I do not like the group, but they was like, saying, why won't you talk to us? Why won't you do this and that and everything? Why are you, so doing a bit better and everything? And I said, I need time and I need my people. Not saying black people, but I need the people who I'll let, saying pick me up. Sometimes we hinder ourselves and I had to like, some pick in M3 nose every, so now and again I'll stick my nose in, saying which I do have a big nose, but so I'll stick my nose in, and so I appreciate you all still being here. That's what I need. I can never replace what I have in y'all, and I love y'all.
Thanks, Sophia. Appreciate it. We love you, you too. And definitely, I think you still got me on IG, but I mean, you can always just slide up in the
I
DM.
had to pull IG down. I had to like stop everything. I'm still, saying on,
Okay,
saying just
okay.
to splash, but saying starting today, saying it's like, saying change phone numbers, change doing that because, like I said, my particular troll just really won't. What he did is he used like multiple burner phones and multiple, friends account and stuff like that, and I couldn't shake him. So what I had to do is just sit back and listen to certain people on certain channels to see how to when a snake shed his skin, what do you do? So this is going to be me from so now on or whatever. I have that, but so at least I can subscribe. And like I said, saying I love coming to saying your show is the first one that I've subscribed to. I really hadn't been focused on the channel. So I needed you all. So y'all are my family.
Yeah, well, thank you for saying that. I mean, we consider you family too. So I know if you have access to the private chat, I'm gonna just put like my number in the back and then my email. So you can just email anytime because I'm always talking to John how we gotta build things outside of the social media. Like realistically, all the things that I say on social media is a bit tepid and censored, simply because, got to be careful on the phone because them folks might be taping. But it's not really might, they already are taping. But that's all cool because
Exactly.
we're building things that's it doesn't matter what we're building. Social media can't stop, you know what I mean? So yeah, you can just always call, text anytime, send an email because it would be what is the point of having a team, a village, a crew, a community, a population if you can't really depend on one another? We invest so much in materialistic things that really have no value, but human capital, we don't want to invest in that. And then when we do invest in it, the person is already gone or near gone. We got to stop that foolishness. Celebrate people while they are here, you know what I mean, while they are alive and well. So that's what I'm about. So yeah, just hit us up anytime, Miss Sophia, and our numbers in the back chat. But I'll be screening calls, so you're gonna have to you're gonna have to shoot me a text first and say, hey, this Sophia. Otherwise you might
No,
get
no
put under
problem.
scam likely.
No problem. And I definitely suggest that. Shout out to all the kings in the chat and the queens. And this is why I call people that. You will always be that until you give me a reason to think otherwise. I'll always see the best in you. And that's why I don't just call every black person, king or queen. You have to earn that. And when I feel it and say I see it, I'm gonna call you that. Y'all are who you are. So thank you so very much. I feel so good because this is the first channel that I subscribe to. be in Phoenix. So, I'm just gonna sit and giggle with my 50-something-year-old self and just embrace y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love
Well,
y'all.
we love you too, and we appreciate you, Phoenix. We're gonna have to revisit the Phoenix again because
Hmm.
typically Phoenix is kind of dark, but you seem like the positive, the light Phoenix. So that's kind of interesting. Usually when Phoenix goes, it's like she is just kind of full of rage, but you seem to be full of joy, and having a very blissful nature. So I do like that dichotomy of the phoenix. So that's pretty dope, Sophia.
I will say, and this is the last thing, you all don't hurt yourself. If somebody hurt you, don't hurt yourself. I'm still healing. I still wanted to be, saying I was like, oh, if I do this, they'll see it. They'll see it. So I end up cutting my feet, which is stupid because, I have to walk. So I did a lot of things or whatever, but I won't take anybody's prayers in vain or whatever. I embrace it and I won't hurt me because I don't know how to deal with things. When I first came here, I enjoyed the positivity and I enjoyed the guidance and everything. I my dad was a big part of my life, even though I'm Christian and he was a Muslim minister. And so he's been gone for 9 years, and I had to, figure out, hey, Sophia, your dad pants leg aren't there. You got to find a new, get up and everything. So, I love you all or whatever because I'm not going to tell a person they don't need this and that, but for me, I needed y'all's, guidance. And I'm glad that I have the positive guidance and everything. But people, do not hurt yourself. Find somebody to connect with and do it quickly because, like they said, here, that that train travels fast. Get, find you, the positivity that Be Easy was talking about and do you and become a queen or a king again and stay yourself and love yourself. I love you. Be easy. Take care.
All right, peace out, Sophia. See you on the next
Hey,
one.
Lady Sophia.
All right, cool. So we're gonna go to Big Rig Slaps, but before we gotta get to the comment because they over here like, John, are you doing a mannequin challenge? Blink, you're scaring me.
Listening. What I'm supposed to do? I was late. I was listening.
Happy Halloween.
That's what I was like, for real. Is that John or is that Chucky? Chucky Sinatra?
And I was, bro. I wasn't trying to interrupt. I was letting her.
Okay, thanks, bro. Thanks for being respectful. But you there, Big Rig?
Riggs came in with the light on for a second.
That's what I was saying. I was like, John let you borrow the light or what?
Boy, you let me borrow the porch light.
That's what I'm saying. Big light slaps. Okay, so Big Rig, I know you. I've seen you get into some encounters with some trolls. So just speak on it. Have you, because I don't want to speak for you. Have you had some encounters with trolls? How did it turn out? Was it fun? Was it gnarly, dude? Did you hate it? Like what? How was your what do you got to speak on about trolls?
I just take it with a grain of salt, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do what they do. They ain't got nothing else better to do. And especially when you was talking about the ones, man, that just come with that negative shit, man, and come around you and just drain you of all your positive and enjoyment that you had going that day. Man, you gotta shake it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't let it get to you, bro. It's the trolls is basically a new word for haters, man. That's all they doing. They just big time
Hello.
hating, bro. Hello.
Hey, but look. Hey, but and that's what I was saying. It's like a thinly veiled hate, and they try. It's a hate and a sneak diss, right? So they hate on you, but they try to slightly hate on you, so they can say, "Big Rig, you just triggered. I'm not hating on you. Why are you accusing me of this? You must be
Right.
insecure." So it's a way to flip it back on you when they kind of know what they doing. You know what I mean? Have you experienced that, Big Rig, or what?
Hell yeah, bro. Man. Hell yeah, I have. But like I said, man, I take it with a grain, bro. Like I don't, I shake it off, man. I know how to maneuver them little talking points when they try to pull the game on you like that. You feel me? When they know they in the wrong and they know that they coming on some other. You feel me? And you try to point it out, and they will, oh, you triggered. Oh, you just acted a certain way because of whoopty whoop. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, man. You know what I mean? And I just kind of keep it moving, bro. I don't really give it too much time.
Because I was gonna say, I know you, because I was talking about, how to avoid the trolls, etc. And what you just said was you don't even give it too much time. And one of them is basically to ignore the troll. You know what I mean? Like, so what happens is, that they trolling you, and you're just so tempted to give them the attention that they so desperate for. But once you get sucked down that troll rabbit hole, now you kind of are trolling a bit yourself too, right? It's just like when they say, if you over here
That's a
arguing,
fact.
if you over here arguing with an idiot, from 20 feet away, they can't tell who the idiot is, right? So you going back and forth with a troll, and then they come in at the tail end of the conversation, they like, who is the troll, Big
Right.
Rig or not? You know what I mean? And when someone is intending to troll you, right, they are trying to get up under your skin. They actually are trying to trigger you. So by you getting triggered, you're actually giving them, what they want. You know what I mean? And most of the times, is nothing you can really do. I see people on here, you might be in Cali, and this other dude might be in Mississippi, right? You're not gonna pay for a flight to go to Mississippi. He's not gonna pay for a flight to go to Cali. But you let this, not you specifically, some people will let a person get them so riled up, man, fuck you, man, I'm gonna pull up on you and with the chop and spray you down. Like, come on, bro. You don't even know where I'm at. I'm in Mississippi, but I'm moving to North Carolina next week. You know what I mean? So people arguing with people that they don't ever see. So when you let that troll drain you of that energy, who really is the winner, right? No one really wins except for the troll, because that's what they wanted. They wanted to trigger you, but you didn't want to be triggered. So, what was that, cuz?
We had a troll in here last episode, I think. But who was that? I mean, it was me and Riggs talking, and they was talking about y'all trying to get people to.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of the troll here, Southern Troll. It says, "What's wrong with trolling? Y'all that sensitive?" So I'll let you answer this one.
There we go, right there.
Here we go.
Right on cue. There you go,
On
John.
real
Rock
time,
out.
man.
Shit.
So hold on. Let me formulate the question for you. So, John,
Yeah.
are you, when someone is trolling you and you feel a certain type of way about it, are you being sensitive, or are you just not tolerating a certain level of disrespect from trolling? How do you view that?
It depends. I guess it depends on what they say. I troll ways. Like,
Yeah, I agree, because not all trolling is created equal, right? So, yeah, someone could
like,
troll you and it's not that serious, but they could troll you and bring up your daughter and all this stuff. That's a different level of trolling, right?
right. Yeah, it just depends on how far they taking it, bro. Bro, we be trolling, kind of way, like just playing around, but it's like, how far are you gonna go, bro? Like, you gotta be able to snap into adult mode. Like, okay, of course we play, but at the same time, you gotta know when it, especially the pertaining to the subject matter. When we building, and we really just looking on positivity, not trying to have no trolling. That, everything, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a distraction, man. That's no different. Your hand out my pocket, you know what I mean? And if Malcolm X, you know what I mean? That's like some shit like that, bro. Like, come on now. So that's how I take it, man. We building on some positivity. Matter. Oh, such, bro. Because talk about situation, serious things, especially on this. A lot of that, man, like, it just get ignored, bro. Like, if you're not coming here, with no, with nothing at the table that that's productive or nothing that's solution wise. Like, why even waste your time? I wasn't trolling last time. I was confused. But I the whole
To be honest, it wasn't really a weird conversation. It ended up talking about Big Rig was talking about psychedelics, you know what I mean? It's nothing weird about it. You know, we brought up how many actual medical professionals, which none of us are, have attested to the efficacy of doing shrooms, you know what I mean? So
started
that's what the
it was
conversation was about.
it started from me just making some sea moss, and y'all was asking me, oh, how do you feel, drinking moss, or how do you take it, and that, and we were just talking about natural health.
Like herbal supplements and remedies, so sea
Right.
moss, shrooms, because like not all shrooms have psychedelic properties. So that's really what it was. It wasn't a weird conversation. Literally, he was on live making sea moss, and it turned into, we start talking about some health conscious stuff. So it wasn't like we were saying, hey, it turned into hippie hour. Let's not do that. But shout out to Daryl Long, because
You know
this
what?
is knowledge and relationships. We try to build over here. We're not promoting anyone be a junkie or under any form of intoxicant. But as an adult, what you do with your body is ultimately up to you. You know what I mean? You have to embrace your wellness enough to say, hey, I do want to take this. I don't want to take this. Hey, I'll be good if I take this drink or this shroom or whatever. That's ultimately up to you. Don't take it up with me. Take it up with your doctor. But on knowledge and relationship, we promote solutions, wellness, and betterment. So just so we're clear. Um,
Yep.
but but yeah. So when it comes to the trolls, right? I'm gonna go back to you real quick, Mr. Intellectual.
Hmm.
What advice would you give somebody when it comes to ignoring trolls? Because there are a lot of people that where they say, look, I don't allow people to talk to me that way or just disrespect me. So when a troll is intentionally trying to trigger you, they can be very persuasive, right? Whether they bring up your family members or your sexuality, whatever. You know what hitting below the belt is.
Hmm.
What type of advice would you give someone to ignore the basically the verbal assault that they would be faced with from a troll?
Well, to be honest, you ain't got to ignore shit. I mean, you pay for a StreamYard application, you a mod, so you can block their ass to kick them out. And you ain't got to ignore shit. You can just get them out of here. You know what I mean? Go take, it's a billion channels on YouTube. Go take that shit somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because if I'm talking about some real shit, you want to be on here and trolling, you got to go. Straight up. You got to go. This is not a clown show. Ain't the time for that. There's spaces for that. You have so many spaces for that where you can go do that freely and it be all good, and you can say whatever you want, and you can get your little rocks off and shit like that. Go over there and do that. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Well,
That's all you
hold
gotta
on.
do.
You see this question though. It says y'all that sensitive. Are you being sensitive if you block a troll from the chat?
No, I ain't being sensitive. It's my content, it's my channel. You know what I'm saying? So I can do whatever I want. That's the flex power of you paying for your own
Right?
shit.
Hey, no one is finding that out more than Ye, right?
Mm-hmm.
They saying, look, hey, we run this bank. Get your money up out of here. Hey, we run this stuff. Get your stuff up out of here. Now, you can say whether they right or wrong, which a lot of people are saying, but that's what power is. I have the option to flex my power. Now, you can get mad, but it still doesn't have any bearing on the decision that I make. So someone could say, oh, you're being sensitive. You should have let that troll stay there. Okay, cool. That's how you feel. I believe that this troll needs to be blocked. So get up out of here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's just how it is. It's my platform. You are not obligated. I mean, no one is obligated to like be held to the same troll standards. You may let people troll for weeks. I might just see one troll and get them up out of here. I don't have to allow you to just troll on the platform. That's what some people get twisted, right? You're being sensitive. You're a jerk. So you're trolling me. You come over here with some disingenuous energy, but somehow it switched on me for getting you a body. Yeah, we gotta
Man.
stop with the goofy stuff.
Hey,
But
I'm
big
glad
man,
John did blink though, because you kind of had me a little worried right now too, bro. You got that statue thing going right now, bro.
Man, this is what I'm supposed to do. Like I'm supposed to.
I don't know if you stuck off that pin. I don't know what's going on, but
And this is not
you
a.
got that statue
that
thing
pen
going
or
right
that
now.
pill? That pen or that pill or both?
Y'all tripping, man. Y'all troll it right now.
Pill Clinton over there. Pills hit different.
No, when I'm
Oh
giving,
shit.
hey, when I be giving my full undivided attention, no, that's just how I am. No, I'm listening. You know what I mean? So I don't be like fiddling around like that. I just try to just hear everybody out, take it like that. But no, I'm listening. No, I'm paying attention. It's hella crazy.
And the troll, hold on, the troll on you in the chat. She said, John, you got to get off that Metro PCS, connect to your mobile hot. I think she meant hotspot. So troll, I know you trolling John, but here's a
y'all
troll
not-
for you. You meant hotspot, not hot stop. So you know what I mean. But
Hey,
but now
do I look blurry or something right now?
Nah, you look clear, right? You like we see you clearly. You ain't blinking, but we see you clear. But when it comes to the audio, man, that audio is, man, it's more choppy than
DJ Screw.
It's more choppy than the Houston Zero mixtape.
Hey, bro, I'm on that Sprint service, bro. You know this shit be Metro's probably better at this point, man.
Hey, Metro stepped it
I
up.
didn't even know Sprint was still around, bro. That's crazy. That was my first cell phone, Sprint PCS.
John got that
They
grandfather.
got that old school
wireless.
service. Look at him. He look like he's stuck right now. You stuck right now, bro? What's going on, bro? Hey, I'm done, bro. You better cut that shit out, John.
He got that Uncle Leon wireless. Uncle Ruckus wireless. John,
He got that Halloween effect, bro. How you do that, bro? Oh, you freezing, bro.
Hey,
the Blair Witch Project.
Hey, I'm still fucked up right now.
Nah, you good now.
He said I'm listening, but he's stuck.
Blair Witch Mobile.
Oh shit, man.
Trying to get over my line.
Hey, but shout out to John, bro. Hold on, Southern Troll on your line. Oh, actually, no, she's saying, I think this was for you, Mr. Intellectual. She said it's not that deep. Don't let someone get you off your square. If something simple can make you that angry, then it's a problem. Do what works for you. Now, I didn't really hear him say that he would get angry, but do you got any response to that?
Even if I am angry, it don't even matter. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, at the end of the day, it's my channel. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yeah, I'm with you on
listen.
that.
Let me say this. Pay your StreamYard service, get your subscribers up, and then you can do what the fuck you want to do, okay? Until then, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Hey, that is real, because now we policing emotions, right? So you saying, if it's that simple, it shouldn't make you angry. But I mean, we can say the same thing too. Like, positive content shouldn't make you happy. I mean, I don't think we should be policing emotions, and sometimes people appear angry, right? Because I might raise my voice at someone and yell, but it's not like I'm super stressed, like I'm gonna lose sleep and someone says, oh, he's angry. Because naturally, when I get impassioned, my voice will rise and people will say, hey, so why are you raising your voice? Why are you getting mad? Like, nah, I just raised my voice. You feel me? I raised the intensity of what I was saying, but my demeanor really didn't change. It appeared to change because the decibel level of my voice, but that's, people got to get out of that goofy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, just because you raise your voice or just because you speak impassioned, then why are you so mad, Mr. Intellectual? Like, I'm not mad. I'm just letting you know what I ain't gonna tolerate, and I'm saying this very fervently. So,
hey man, and another thing too, right? You really can't take nobody serious that ain't even got a real profile pic, bro. You know, like, come on, you can't show your face or come on here, you know, and speak so we can really hear, you know, who's behind whatever. be a teenage kid just, what I mean, in your room, just talking crazy, like, you know what I mean? But
No, that's where that dun 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 music comes in, because I do, to your point, I do hear people talking really bold, right? When it comes, like, see, I don't cam up all the time, but I've cammed up several times, you know what I mean? And look, I don't even think that I'm not the one that requires, hey, well, if you say something, you got to cam up, but to a certain extent, right? Because when it comes to someone and they'll
bro,
say, look,
you
yeah,
gotta
when you start saying,
fingernails,
look
bro.
at this person's weight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when you start critiquing certain people's appearance, now we going into a different realm. You know, it's cool to make jokes, right? But if I say, man, this person is 300 pounds and look at their blonde hair. Now, this person was courageous enough to hop on cam and allow themselves to be scrutinized. And you want to just throw rocks. And it's like, all right, cool. Come from behind there so I could throw rocks at you too. Oh no, I'm too scared. Well, if you're scared, go to church and just say that then. You feel me? Because if you are allowed to critique this person's appearance, then won't you cam up or at least put a profile pic so it can be a mutual, right? It can be a mutual roast session. You might even win the roast session. But if you're too scared to even show your face, I think you already lost.
Already, you know what I'm saying? Already. And it's like, bro, over here we promoting business. Like, even if you're not showing your face, right? Why are you
So
not
misunderstood.
good? Shut up, bitch. Why are you not, even if it's not your
Shout out.
profile picture, why don't you have your business
She
logo
wants some
or some
love.
type of entity or whatever that you involved with? Why don't you make that your profile picture? Like, you don't have no literally have no business. And let's see how y'all getting mad. Nobody getting mad. All we talking about is like, we really can't take you serious. I mean, with a picture of a hand, fingernails, just 1 minute trying to be serious, next minute you trying to. It's like, were we talking to a kid or what, bro? I'm not giving my too much attention to somebody.
Yeah,
Off.
I agree with you on that one. So shout out to
Round two.
Misunderstood. She says, "Hello, fam." Perfect. But yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that, because it does get time. You know, it does become time consuming, because that's why I was trying to ask Mr. Intellectual, like, but he's saying he's just cutting it off, right? I'm not even dealing with it. I'm kicking you out. I'm blocking you. And I know people might think that that's sensitive, but what is the alternative? If he doesn't kick you out and block you, then he allows you to stay. He allows you to keep giving off that troll energy. Now he either has to ignore it or match it. He already didn't ignore it by not kicking you out, which means so he has to match it. So that means he goes from a high vibration to a low vibration. You know what I mean? It's like he's meeting you at your troll level for what? You know what I mean? So it's like, in order to eliminate that, how about I just kick you out of the platform so we don't even have to deal with this? Because ultimately that's what it's going to lead to anyways, right? A person comes in trolling 2 minutes, you kick them out, versus a person comes in and trolls for 20 minutes or 2 hours and you eventually kick them out anyways, right? This,
Exactly.
I'm just expediting the outcome that was inevitable going to happen.
And here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, right? Listen. It's like when you in your parents' house, and you could do the most smallest thing, right? You could have just like said, I don't want to get up, or nah, I don't want to do that, mom. Or you could have just shrugged your shoulders, and they say, man, get out my house, right? They have the right to say that. It's their house, okay? If they tell you to get out their house, get out their house. That's all. There's no explanation needed, okay? I'm the daddy here. When I say this is not what the fuck is going on, that's not what the fuck is going on. It's my house. I paid to be on here. I pay for StreamYard every month, okay? For 2 channels, okay? When you pay for your own StreamYard, you can come up with all the rules you want to come up with. You can keep whoever you want to keep on. You can block who you want to block, time out who you want to time out. Until then, I do what I want, okay? And that's just what it is.
Straight up. Quit wasting.
So this appears to be to you, John. So I'll let you take this when it says, "Yep, I could be a kid, man, woman, or a transformer. It doesn't matter. What does my looks have to do with anything?"
That look, it looks as a hand, some fingernails on the profile picture. We don't. You're right. You could be anything. That's why I don't even. I'm not taking it too serious. Just somebody parent not trying to show who you are. You got some type of something. So telling me I need to get off the metro service. I need this, and that. But this is a hand profile picture of fingernails that could be a trans, whatever you are. You know what I mean? If I don't know what you are, why would I waste my time trying to figure it out, or you know what I mean, feed into it?
Damn, he got to talking so tough that his screen blacked himself out, bruh. That's
Fade
wild.
to
But
black.
No, my light, because you know what it is. When I'm in my car, I run my battery
okay, there you go.
out because I don't got my car on, so it just timed out. But real shit though, bro. Like, come on now. Time is something that we cannot never get back, bro. Once it's wasted. So don't rob me of my time just playing. Like, just play with
Nah,
your
I'm with
kids.
you on that.
Don't
That was a it was a thorough response. So shout out to Risa Neal. She says he doing right because trolls can F up your money because they tend to offend the chat mostly, especially when it's a good subject. They channels and donation, maybe how he and his family eat. Now this, you made several great points in this because I've told several people that I'm cool with. What happens is we'll be cooking, right? We'll be on the panel having a great conversation, and then people will be like, "Man, F what you said in the chat." It's like, come on, bruh. You're derailing the conversation to respond to a troll in the chat, and then this is like Mr. Intellectual said, like you either need to get that person about the paint or simply ignore them. It depends on what style. I'm not here to judge whichever style you prefer. I typically would leave them there until they get overly offensive, you know what I mean? Because when you leave them there, a lot of times they get desperate for attention and they try to ramp up, the offensive things that they say. Sometimes it's a useful troll, right? Because they may say some talking points that you can debunk, so you can use them as a teaching moment. But then there's other trolls that are just disrespectful and just wasting of time. Just get them out of here, bro. Because when we are building, right, when we are constructing something, I don't need someone coming in here asking stupid questions that we already covered. You know what I mean? If we're over here building a pyramid, I don't need someone coming in and asking about, well, when are y'all gonna build a football stadium? We working on a pyramid right now. I don't need you coming in asking goofy stuff like that. And sometimes people allow these trolls to completely derail the conversation, and now you end up arguing in the troll arena, and most people is not equipped, unless you are, trolling is pretty much for some people a talent, right? They practice it every day, so it's become a talent for them. It's like it's like it gives like a euphoric response, when they can troll someone and trigger this person. They screenshot it and say, hey, I got this person mad. Like that's what your goal in life is to trigger people and get them mad. So when people are doing that, typically it's something deeper going on, right? You going around serious panels and serious discussions, and your whole thing is to derail the discussion or to make light of a serious discussion. I think you need to basically have some self-reflection and introspection. But before I go to Big Rig again, she said, you mad because I told you to blink? Your internet was going in and out. Southern troll coming for you. She said, why are you so irritable? But shout out to Don't Tell Me.
Yeah, look, last week we was kind
She
of on
says,
John
don't be
Tell
the
Me.
troll.
Yeah,
And now this week she on your John. I don't know what it is, bro.
She
It's
on
just
your,
probably somebody that
it's that CMOS.
yep.
It might be. You feel me? But don't tell me, tell the people, said don't be the troll. I just want to say this. I know she's always putting out positive content, so keep ignoring the trolls and keep doing what you're doing over there. Shout out to Sunny. Don't Tell me, tell the people. Go ahead, John.
It was somebody on Instagram. It's on the profile. You can see when I'm like, hey, who is this? Because I seen they following me and you, but it's like a fake, bro. Seen that?
Oh, damn. Yeah,
That's
you
probably
think that's
Southern Troll. That's probably Southern Troll. You feel me? Coming on Instagram, you coming on YouTube. Like, bro, do we know this person or what? I don't know, bro. What's
I don't know. I think that's Big Rig, folks, to keep it a buck. I'm not sure.
The plot thickens, man, and now I get thrown in there. That's cold, man. That's cold. I think it's 84's folks.
Nah, not at all.
right?
Ever since he hit that thou wow, he been, you know what I'm saying, on some pow wow, you feel me? So he may be sending him your way, man.
Mr. Brand New Soapbox.
Crazy.
Yeah, but so let me say this too. So when it comes to the trolls, bro, like what so we've already said, like, you know, whether it's ignoring them, whether blocking them, what is, like, how do you know what is crossing the line with trolling? Like, do you even give them an opportunity? Because eventually you got to have some interaction, right? They got to say something, and you know, you don't really know if they're a troll or not until you engage with them. So how do you truly identify a troll? That's actually the question. And I'll start with you, Big Rig. How do you identify when someone is trolling you?
When they say something that go left than a mother, you feel me? Like, okay, I could get it. We could have our little difference or whatnot, and you tell me whatever. But then when you kind of like try to like insult me or what I'm talking about just is just completely, you know what I mean, out the water. Come on, man. You feel me? Like everything you say is just the one. Nah, man, that's when it gets a little bit, you know, disrespectful, bro. Like, and I try not to even let it get that far, man. Look, she on you, bro. Whoever that is, she, he, I don't know. No disrespect, Southern
Yeah,
Troll. I don't know
she,
who
he,
you is. I don't know.
them, Transformer.
Whatever it is, bro. I don't know. Shout out to you.
But yeah, I don't
Hey,
let it.
is
I
that,
try not to
hey,
let it
Southern
get too
Troll,
far.
Southern Troll,
Go
are
ahead.
you the one that was with Lamar Odom?
Oh, you trying to get it really going? See, y'all
I'm
wilding.
just asking.
You doing your trolling now? See, look at the trolling now. Hey,
I
it's in
don't
real
know. I'm
time,
asking.
bro.
It ain't trolling if you don't know. How am I trolling? Cause if I don't know the answer, I gotta know. But because I'm a Lakers fan, so I was just gonna see, you know, if Southern Troll did know Lamar, like, you feel me? See if you can, you know, get an autograph or something. But you know, maybe
Why?
I'm
Because the nails
stepping.
got like purple in them or something. Is that purple
Yeah,
on the
because when I
nails?
seen, I'm just saying, when I seen Lamar Odom with the Transformer, the hand kind of looked like that. So that's all I'm saying. TMZ took a photo of Lamar Odom with a Transformer, and the Transformer had those same nails. So I don't know. I'm just asking.
That hand.
I'm just asking. That's all.
That's a Google photo image hand, bro. That ain't even a real hand. They ain't even confident enough to put
Southern Troll or Southern Transformer?
Southern. Probably ain't even Southern, bro. It's somebody that's probably in California.
Eastern Transformer.
You said probably ain't even Southern, though. You gonna take the whole Southern away too?
Somebody sitting outside at McDonald's hooked to a hot
Western Troll.
tripping.
Hey, that's they
sitting out in front of a McDonald's drinking on a 7-Eleven coffee.
Hey, John, they probably know you from Black Atlanta. When you went to when you was in Bankhead.
Nah, man, ain't nobody.
There it is. There.
Nah, man,
there it goes. Now it all makes sense.
Right,
Southern Troll says all of the above. Hold on, what you mean all of the above? It said, what happened with Lamar Odom? I thought he was married to the black lady. What black lady?
Black lady.
Oh yeah, we wildin'.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we got it, Southern Troll. We got it.
All right,
what
man.
Lamar Odom. Yeah. Now I gotta like, are you from this? Are you from the
Yeah, they
South?
may be thinking about Shalimar. I don't know who they talking about. That I don't know, man.
I don't know who the hell is Shalimar.
That's a R&B group, old school group.
Lamar, I ain't heard of them.
I ain't never heard of that. You know who that is,
Shalimar.
Jerry?
Yeah, what song they sang?
Shit. Maybe they ain't a fucking group, my nigga. I don't know who the fuck it is.
It's made up
That
a
shit
group.
just popped up in my head. It sounded good. I don't know.
Hold on. You ain't right. I was about to get on you. Big Rig is not wrong. Shalimar is an American R&B and soul music vocal group active since the late 70s and throughout the 80s.
Yeah, I knew I
So
heard
yeah,
the name before, but I mean, when you asked me what they sang, bro, I just had to go ahead and just take the L, my nigga. That's why I was like, fuck it. You feel me? I was gonna go ahead and.
yeah,
But
Really?
hell, I was in the right, bro. I'm glad you went ahead and did that Google search one time, though, bro, because I am victorious in
yeah.
that,
No,
bro. There is a Shalimar.
you
How can
It
you
absolutely
ever
and
think
look
that
at
Big Rick was wrong when he said Shalimar, bro? What is
just
going on right now, bro?
Hey,
sing it.
that was my bad. I was wrong. Yeah, and Risa Neal apparently she said the singer, so she knew that you was right. So yeah, I thought Big Rig was just running his mouth, and he was, and he
You had me
happened to be
believing I
right.
was too,
So
brother. You know what I'm saying? I damn near lost faith in myself.
You know, if they an old
yeah,
school
you
group,
what
it gotta
you
be one song. What you say?
no, I was saying it because they was on Soul Train and everything, but I was like it did you did sound like you was on shaky ground, but you definitely was right. So that's what matters. So Big Rig know his music. So she
Lamar.
says Lamar Odom was engaged recently. Look it up. They were on TV talking about their. So he was
So somebody who
okay. Let me look it up.
hey B, so this is somebody who watch they watching
What was
TV.
that? Let me see. Lamar Odom
So this
engaged.
is somebody watching TV, bro.
Watching TV. You learning about this troll, you know, through these comments. Like watching TV. Okay, got you. Watching TV. All right. We don't even got time to be watching TV, bro. We running business, all kind of shit over here, bro. We working on movie scripts, children's books, man. I don't know. Gotta come to the table and stuff. You gonna come on here? Come on here. Like, no.
So you say they basically done proved the point
Prove
that they watch TV then,
the point.
basically.
Hey, they watching TV. You know what I mean? Which means that you can't be all the way up to speed with what's going on with this here internet, with this channel we got going on. You lost all. Lost. Well, I can be this. Oh, that was me last time. You tuning in on time, right when I was talking about you. You came like that's crazy. How did this even? I never thought I'd just be having like trolls and shit, just talking to me, bro. That's crazy. Cause you know,
Having a full out conversation with you though.
yeah, like what the hell? Like I be watching people channels and I be seeing like certain bloggers, they be going in on the trolls, blocking them and all this shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I ain't think nobody really would just get on here, especially with what we be talking about on here. Like, who even has the? That's crazy. That is crazy. But I
But
guess
even in the name though, the name is Southern Troll though. You feel me? So I mean, I ain't even tripping off none of that shit though. It already say it in the name description. You feel me?
like,
Yeah, you would be a fool to go down that path, right? Like you would be asking
Right.
for it, right? Like they
Right.
literally gave you a warning that you know what I mean, that you're about to be trolled. So you know what I mean.
but I'm curious who is behind this though. Like, bro, could just come somebody send them a stream
I
link.
know that's what's funny though. Like you don't know who the fuck behind it though.
Yeah,
Okay, John, hold up. All right, drop your IG so Southern Troll could find you. What's your IG?
Johnson Different. This is my name right here. It's Johnson Different on Instagram. You type it in, it'll pop up.
Damn, B-Eazy just set you up for full troll mode.
Right now they finna go on my Instagram and shit.
Full troll mode.
On under
So
my comment.
Southern Troll, go follow John, and then you know what I mean. Y'all can work it out. You feel
Work
me?
it
Y'all
out.
can set up
We ain't
set
working.
up a coffee. You know what I mean? Set up a
Follow
coffee meeting.
if you like looking at me, I got this my new YouTube channel right here. You can go check out the new channel. Subscribe. I got some videos coming on there. We got some vlogs coming. We got a short film coming. Also, follow this YouTube channel, Johnson Different. Check it out.
Hey, John, turn that into a positive, real smooth.
Yeah, man.
If you're gonna troll me, go ahead and check out these other, projects I got Gizzo and right Nizel. You feel me?
Got on right here too with this angel down the Tower of Babel right here.
Okay.
Right here, I don't know. I ain't got enough light for the rest of the but this shirt I got on right here, it's the Tower of Babel shot down by an angel. It's off that Gallery of Babylon. We finna upload this to the Shopify. We're gonna have it for sale. Check out the Eye of the Beholder on Shopify.
But yeah, she was talking about Lamar Odom because he was engaged to a black woman, but then they broke up, and then he now he's with a transformer. I don't know if they're engaged or anything, but he just is
looking happy.
Exactly. He living his best life or his bussy life, whatever you want to say. But shout out to Lamar Odom.
They come for you, bro. They gonna be outside your house with picket signs doing you.
They're gonna try to cancel me like they did. Yay.
Hey, M3 gonna be.
Hey, I'm using their terminology.
M3 gonna separate all ties tomorrow. M3 gonna put up a disclaimer.
M3 gonna have us blocked.
Hey, if that's the case, then I'm going to Parlor. Thank you, yay. I'm gonna make a little Parlor. See me on Parlor, bro.
Hey, Rich, we should be able to, say what we want to, though, man. That's what's so crazy about, how they trying to regulate everything. It's like, people on here that's so
because mind you, he didn't do nothing illegal, right? You know.
He ain't hurt no kids or women or old people. Like, what they treating Kanye like he didn't shot down somebody who was an innocent bystander.
And that's
super
crazy.
Troll Kanye right now. He's super trolled
because it. And look, I'm not even speaking about they felt disrespected. They got the power. They push a hard line. You feel me? So I'm not saying what they shouldn't have done, but. People gotta wake up, bro.
Cannon, bro. We seen it. We
correct.
The thing is everybody knows what it is, bro.
Farrakhan's.
It's if you
why you acting surprised.
If you want to test the waters, you feel me? If you got the money to, take you over that gap, because look at what's going on with him. You feel me? Like he lost a lot of backing behind him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you willing to say certain things when you know what's gonna happen, bro, like this ain't no secret. We done seen him before. That's why it was kind of a shock when he did it, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, Riggs, bro, what if
because he wasn't feeding trolls, he created a troll.
Hey, Riggs, what if he wanted to do that just to get out them contract though? Because he just have been complaining a lot about his restrictions.
No, and I've heard that point too. But at the same,
you think he trolled his way out of the contracts?
Well, they dropped him, so he's free of the contracts. But
he actually terminated the Gap one, and then the other ones they had just kind of dropped him. But he already was trying to get out the other ones though.
I mean, if he builds himself up. If he's able to build himself up and he ain't like, blackballed or whatnot, which it kind of looks like he is, bro. But if he's able to build himself up and come with a brand and do his thing like, he wants to do without being part of those other brands, so he has full creativity, then, that'll be dope, bro. But the way it looks right now, it's like all the doors are shutting on old boy, bro.
He just kind of going through rich people problems, bro. You'll see like Elon Musk or Bill Gates. One day they'll be the richest person. Then the next week, you know what I'm saying, they'll take a big loss and they'll be number 3, 4.
Yeah, I think Elon Musk had took $100 billion loss. You feel me? And people like, man,
Hey, they
That's what
still
I'm
got
trying to say.
Tesla stock is down 50% right now. I just seen somebody say today. You
Yeah,
heard about that?
the stock market is. Yeah, the stock market is down bad. It's because China is saying they don't want Teslas over there, and it's a lot of geopolitics going on right now. You feel me? Because now
Kanye,
other
and he
what
fuck
you
with
say?
and Kanye, he tied in with Elon Musk though, ain't he? Don't Kanye West and Elon Musk got
I think
type
he is, but not. I mean, they do, but not as close as he would think it is. Because now, that's what I'm saying. The powers that be are rampant and saying, look, um, it doesn't matter if you cool with him. We ain't cool with him. So if you want to maintain our business relationships, you need to drop him. So even if Elon Musk is cool with him, the powers that be is putting a squeeze on anybody. He had Jalen Brown and Aaron Donald was his two players for his sports, and they were they
oh
just said, oh look, we ain't gonna have him represent us no more.
oh, but they had to do that though, because you know that the people that handle them, is those people. So of course they had to do that. But as far as Elon Musk, he wanted them powers that be, bro. As far as how much he tied into with all this trying to, convert humans into techno. What do you say? Have
Yeah, like
human.
AI robots. Yeah,
Yeah, he tied in
have
with
human have robot fusion.
200
Yeah, they've
millionaires,
already been
bro.
working on that.
Yeah, 200 millionaires is kind of hard to say what you gonna make them do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kanye's still 100 millionaire, bro. Like, you feel me? Whether he got the
Correct. Yeah, and that's what people was acting, and they were like, man, he down bad. It's like he's still worth half a
down
billion.
bad, hey, if anybody that's saying Kanye down bad, if you woke up with his down bad bank account, your life would be you would be greatest of greatest. So I'll take his down bad. If that's down bad, let's switch.
Bro, if
Let's switch.
they gave you half of his down bad, which is 250 million, you won't even be able to spend that right now in your lifetime, bro.
What's the
To keep
quarter?
it a
What's the
buck.
quarter? What's the quarter of 250 million? 20 what? What's the quarter of that?
A
20,
quarter of 250 million,
yeah, what's that?
that'd be, yeah, that'd be like close to like 50 to 75 mil or something like that.
Yeah, well, a quarter of that, I'd be cool. Think a quarter, not even half. Like, let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no millions. So
Yeah. Let's keep it real, because this the thing. I ain't just gonna have 20 mil or 50 mil to blow.
wait, wait, wait. Let me
It's gonna be invested and flipped,
this
right?
this is good for this subject matter though, right? Because we talking about trolls, bro. The internet is giving people who don't have nothing, like it gives anybody a voice. So all these people that's ridiculing Kanye, that's posting bro. These is people that's punching in the clock, that really just hate their life, really hate the job they doing. You know what I mean? It gives the fact that you can ridicule these people who are higher up than you, not just saying just because they have money, but because they are successful with what they actually want to do or enjoy doing. That's the satisfaction that they getting. That's why people is trolling, bro. People want to be able to, do what they can't really do. A lot of these people know that in real life they wouldn't even look at you crazy because they afraid of the outcome. You know what I mean? So on the internet, anybody can say anything, bro. Like people just be trying to live this alternative lifestyle through the internet, bro. It gives you the ability to, be who you want to be, create a persona, play this fantasy game of, oh, look, this person's responding to me. I know they would never talk to me in real life, but look, I got their attention now. So let me just pull all my tricks out. And it's kind of like when one of your kids be like, Dad, look what I can do. You know what I'm saying? And they just want your attention, bro. That's all it is. People want attention bad, bro. And they'll stoop to any level to get it. Because in real life, apparently they're lacking something. It's no way that you really got any type of motion going on with your life if you got time to play and troll with somebody, bro. Just let's just be real. You're not having no racks. You're not having no business. You're not having nothing going on at all. You're not taking care. You obviously neglecting some responsibilities because I mean, who is really just stable and at a point to where they're productive at a point to where they want to be, and they just gonna take the time out. Let me go on this knowledge and relationships channel and troll easily rigged. Let me, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
I'm doing so well, right? I got so much money. I'm running up these bands, but let me go troll somebody.
Don't nobody doing it, bro. I doubt that's Elon Musk in the chat. I doubt that's Kanye. You feel me? You think Kanye he don't give a damn? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but that's
Hey,
what
and
they
speaking of Ye, on his recent interview, I can't remember who he did it was. He was like, "Look, man, already know." He said after this, he said, "I'm gonna wake up." It was a clip. I think he did it on Drink Chaps, and he said it's gonna say, Kanye is no longer a billionaire. And he said, "You know what? I'm gonna be down for a few years," but he said, "You know what? After them few years, he gonna be up." I
yeah,
believe in the dude. He already sitting on 500 mil right now.
you
You think he
know,
ain't gonna bounce back?
that's a fact,
Other
bro.
people like he's done. Even
How?
if he was done, I'll be done. Wouldn't you
How
want to be done with 500 mil?
with the notoriety that he has and as much attention as they're gonna pay to him now, like he's getting even more spoken about. He's even more viral for the L. It's like he can't lose. Like now he's all over the news because he's not a billionaire. Now he's like, what y'all gonna y'all? I'm
Hey,
pretty
and he's kind of a martyr, right? I've even seen, to believe it or not, I've seen some Jewish people standing up for him, saying like, I don't
thing.
think what he said was, and I'm not even lying, bro. I've seen a bunch of non-black people saying they just proved his point. So look, yes, he may took a financial hit, but like you said, a lot of people are seeing him as a martyr. A lot of people are feeling sorry for him, like, man,
And
why
wait,
they do Ye like that? You feel me?
hey, and ain't the whole point of getting rich and becoming successful is so you can do and be who you want to be? So I mean, that's what he's doing, what he want to do. If they cost 250 million of a law or whatever he took, if that's what it costs and he can afford to pay it, where's the loss at? You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know,
Exactly.
where's the loss? He still made his point. That was the purpose.
He's still rich for life, right? He's not
Yeah.
gonna be able to spend that money the rest of us. So when people are saying, "Man, he really losing," and I'm looking at your life, I'm like, "Bruh, you living paycheck to paycheck, don't even have a car, or you work at a dead end job, and you talking about Ye is losing?" Like,
And
come on,
Kanye
bruh. Like we gotta reevaluate this stuff.
Kanye sending people a ticket right now to come work for him. They gonna hop on that plane and go get whatever he trying to get them to do. They gonna be walking around with them clothes with the holes in them and all this. They gonna be turning to fashion runway models for Kanye. Kanye send them a check. Oh yeah, fly out here to Wyoming. We doing this season 5. They gonna be with it. So Kanye is gonna be rich probably for life. Trolls keep them in the tabloids. There's a troll. See, even the trolls know that. I mean, at least they being real with that.
Yeah,
But
that is true. Because, like you said, he's getting more pub for this negative stuff. Kanye has made great records. He had a documentary come out. I mean, I'm really not a huge fan of all of his fashion stuff, but I am a supporter of him going out there creating it and producing it. But I do agree, the trolls is what are boosting them. Oh, he said this. He's so anti-Semitic. Now they're making stories about anything. They're saying Kanye West said he pitched the idea for Django. Kanye West told Charlemagne he's mad that the
hey,
white
dude
dude was
said he
piping his
did.
chick down.
Hey, they say he actually did pitch that idea because I seen one of the I don't know if I sent it to you. The dude that was behind it, he vouched for that. He said Kanye actually did pitch Jamie Foxx and
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino the idea for that. So they say that that's actually true. But I think what
Shout
he's
out to Cindy Milo.
Cindy Milo, shout out to you. That dude is a master of garnering energy. Look at how many times his name is being spoken on this planet right now, bro. You hear Kanye with somebody chanting your name. That's energy. That's frequency. Whenever you can get that,
Correct.
all he got to do now is just channel it and push it to whatever he's trying to do, and it's gonna be a major outcome from it, bro. He got momentum. Whether people don't even realize this dude is a genius as far as how he knows how to keep his name. Look how old Kanye
Yeah, in
is.
terms of advertising and marketing. But
How,
one more
how
time, shout
about
out to
that?
Cindy and the Twitch gang. But yeah, when it comes to marketing, look at what he done, bro. On every level, he managed to say some pro blackity black empowerment stuff. He
Yeah,
managed to say
White
some.
Lives Matter. Sir.
That's
He
what I'm
had
saying. Mix it in with some White Lives Matter. Mix it in with some man, we need to stop aborting our babies. Mix it in with some Jewish stuff. Mix it in with some
and
more
then
black empowerment.
and then he'll show up with ass boots on, just like without no rain or nail point. He'll just show up in some rain boots and a puff coat. You know what I'm saying? Just in the middle of the broad daylight. Like Kanye knows how to keep himself. Like his name is more popping than anybody in the industry right now.
Oh, did you also see what he did with the execs? He went into with the Adidas and showed them some porn.
Yeah,
I don't.
bro. Yeah, I sent you. I think I sent that to you. I seen it in he was, I guess he was trying to insinuate that the person in the video was one of the Adidas people. Heading back to bed now. Have a great stream. Shout out to Cindy Milo, man. That's what's up. They coming through showing love.
Yeah, have a good night, sweet dreams, Cindy, all of the Twitch gang. Yeah, I guess he was implying that he was getting effed over, so he was trying to show the the adult video as a symbolic gesture, like, hey, look how these people is getting pounded. You feel me? This is what y'all doing to me and all my ideas. You know what I mean?
They said the person
Yikes.
in the video was resembling one of the head owners or something, bro. It was that read that. Oh well, we send each other so much stuff. I'm gonna have to try to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
find it. I don't know. It's lost in the thread, but they was. I believe it says something like the voice and the, I guess the face was kind of blurred out or something, but he was insinuating that this could be one of the heads of one of them companies, bro. And he was saying this could be you. Like, how do I know? Like, it was something, bro. I gotta find it again to be correct. I don't want to just say anything. But Kanye, he come from he that dude is something different for sure, man. He definitely we never seen somebody get to that type of status and pull the stunts that he's really pulling. Like, imagine if Michael Jackson and Prince was able to pull some Kanye shit in their prime. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely doing some things that we haven't seen before with the music industry at such a height. You know what I mean? People have, of course, it's nothing new under the sun, but I've never seen within my generation in time, I've never seen nobody um just get off the antics and the type of shit that Kanye and got away with, and that he's still getting away with, like, and going to the bank with it. Like, that's
Yeah, I just think that he squanders too many opportunities with it, by just like waffling back and forth. I think that he could have had a super solidified base if he wasn't so inconsistent with his derangement. And Prince actually was trying to do what Ye is doing. He just was not as vocal about it. And when he was vocal, then suddenly he had a mysterious passing. He was essentially was doing the same thing with his music, right? He was saying, look, um y'all are trying to advance me this money and say, look, this is for features, this is for studio time. And he like, nah, I already built my studio, so I don't need studio time for y'all. I'm making my own beats, don't need beats from y'all, don't need features, I'll do my own song. And that's what the label will try to do. Here, John, here's 500,000, and then we gonna get Lil Wayne on your thing, we gonna get this person, that person, we gonna give you a car. And then when it's time to recoup, it's like, oh yeah, you owe us for that Lil Wayne verse. You owe us for that Yo Gotti verse. You owe us for the studio time. But if you telling them, nah, I don't need to pay for studio time because I built my own studio, then they start looking at you side eye. And when they say, I don't need a beat from Neptunes because Big Rig make my beats. I don't need a video from this person. B-Eazy shoot my video. And then they start thinking, dang, he don't really need us. So then that's where they start hitting you with 360 deals and all of this other stuff to keep you locked in so that they can contractually RAPE you. You know what I mean? And
right.
look up Sam Cooke, look up Prince, even Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, you know, he start making power moves, and then suddenly he start getting accusations about him. You know what I mean? And they sell it to you so much that you're just supposed to believe it. But if he was that bad, why didn't they lock him up for what they were accused of him for? Right? And the same people that made that documentary about him was the same people that was rocking with him when he was alive. So the moment he passed away, the same people that claim, that's like John passed away, and then as soon as he passed away, I make a documentary saying John's sin different exposed. That's
Right.
exactly what happened. That's what happened with and then people soak it up and say, "Oh, he was doing this, he was doing that." How do you know? Well, this is what they said. Okay, but what is their motive behind it? Right?
Right.
They just want justice. Come on now. If people that thought he was that despicable, so much of a P word, why would you send your kid over there? Because
Right.
you knew he wasn't like that, but you saw it as an opportunity to snake that man. And this is
Right.
the thing, just like Ye, Michael Jackson didn't want to build his base enough with black people. Black people loved Mike Jackson, but he had a kind of ambiguous relationship with them. So I don't think he had enough support. Like we definitely should have rolled harder for Mike Jack, but him, like Bill Cosby and others, they like kind of shunned the community
It's because those
too
allegations,
much to get the support.
when they
What
throw
was
those
that?
allegations, when it got to do with children and stuff like that, it's gonna make anybody, the morals, stand back. But what's crazy is they wasn't trying to cancel Epstein and all these other,
Elvis, who was
you
a
know,
known P word, and who was a known oh, well, this is the word that they want to say now, minor attracted person, because saying
trying to
you can't
desensitize.
call someone an edophile.
They trying to desensitize it. You notice how they always
Correct,
something
minor
is
attracted person.
you trying to make it sound politically correct. There's nothing correct about it, bro. It's out of pocket and it's wrong.
And
That's
not only that, well, what they're trying to make it say is that just how when they say that someone is born gay, like they can't change themselves, they're saying some people are just born attracted to minors. They can't help it. So what if they're attracted to your child? They can't help it. They were
okay.
just born that way.
Okay, well, if they just happen to fall down some stairs too, we can't help that neither, then, right?
Yeah.
But we can help that then.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, you see how they try to do? Like, it's crazy how he say he should have left the Beatles book alone. They didn't want it in his hand. I mean, yeah, you could say that, but it's like, I mean, you gonna die anyway, bro. So I feel like, you know, it's just about what you gonna stand on, bro. You gonna die anyway, so what legacy you gonna leave? You just trying to go by the code of what they want you to do, the powers that be, or you gonna try to go for what you know was right in your heart and what God put you here to do? So I mean, no matter what, every time somebody passes away, everybody give they pinpoints like, oh, he should have did this or he should have did that. I mean, the outcome could have still been the same. We not the most high, so we really don't know. But I just take my hat to anybody that got enough integrity, to go for, what they know is right. You know what I mean? Against all odds. Because, me and our people, we've been against the odds since the beginning, since from the start. So, I can't do nothing but salute a Mike Jack, a Prince, all the people in the industry that came out and exposed it for what it is. Because I mean, it's basically a plantation all over again. You know what I mean? And they proving that
Correct.
with this Kanye West situation is really just everybody examine it closely, what they're doing and what they're really showing you. They showing you who's boss. They showing you what you can and can't say. There's reasoning behind that.
They're
Okay, so
showing you what power is, right?
right,
And this is what people should be doing. They should be taking notes, because this is actually warfare. And what do you first do? They're not going to exchange tweets with you. They're going to go after your pocketbook.
in pockets. That's what they go for. They want to minimize that income and try to destroy your character. They're gonna want to try to, they want to start from they trying to destroy you from within. They even get
and
people.
and 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 destroying your character is messing with your pockets, because now once I've labeled John anti-Semitic, now I get to lowball you. If John is, if I say what's your interview fee and you say, yeah, I usually charge 1,000, yeah, that was before you said all that anti-Semitic stuff. Now I'll give you 300. 300. Like what? My rate was 1,000. Yeah, that was before you said that. All right, the best I can do is 350. Like what? You know what I mean? That's pretty much what they're doing to him now. Like, yeah, we would work with you. We would shoot a movie. We would do this clothing line, but you're such a risk. So the only way we'll do it is if we lowball you so much to a point that it's basically a steal for us. And unfortunately, since Ye has a chess level mind, it's just he was playing the game sloppily. He was using chess pieces to play checker. And you know what I mean? But we'll see how it shakes out. Maybe this was his calculated move. I don't have an issue with his moves if he actually has the steps to back him up. I just thought, I wish he was just a little bit better equipped in terms of maintaining and gaining solidarity amongst his people, and it appeared that he had it, but then he just throws a monkey wrench in there, so he's just too unhinged and unstable to fully trust him. But I mean, I still support the dude. I don't agree with him, but I mean, I don't want to see him just be assassinated politically, financially, physically. You know what I mean? That's what we need to do, is because that there was when you seen Trump, he was talking about grabbing people by the pussy. He had a bunch of racial discrimination cases. He had multiple allegations, and they said, look, Trump is our guy. Whether I agree with that or not, I support him. And that's how I am with Ye. I support the dude. I've been saying that, he's definitely has been doing a lot of Sambo stuff, and he's said and done a lot of sophisticated stuff. I can compartmentalize and say, look, Ye, you on some goofy, unstable stuff here, and right here, Ye, what you said was profound. I don't really take him that seriously, but I still do support him because I don't want to just, you know, um,
It's over.
completely and cancel him.
Right. And overall message, you know what I mean? It's in the point though. And it's like, bro, who walking this earth is we gonna agree completely 100% everything they say? That's anybody. So that really don't matter. It's about what he's saying we do it for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear him trying to justify, would you say, minor, what they call it? Being
Minor attracted people.
right. He ain't saying no crazy shit like that. So it's like, I feel like them the type of people that just getting this type of treatment, cutting all endorsement, blackballing them, all that. That's what it should be.
And,
But it should
and see, that's why I say I'm not willing to go that far as canceling, because there are plenty of people. Think about this. No one, like I brought up Elvis earlier, people know the new history of Elvis. He just had a movie come out this year. And Elvis was a known minor attracted person. No one cares. Do you think they put that in the movie? They did put that he stole his moves and his songs from black people. They at least put that in there, but they didn't put in there that he was a minor attracted person. You know what I mean? So
right.
when it's certain things, they always want to dress it up. And we're unwilling to cancel that stuff. Like the KKK never got canceled, right? If you look at Rush Limbaugh, if you look at Tucker Carlson, Richard Spencer, known white supremacists, known bigots and spitting hateful language, none of them were ever canceled. Not by non-black people and not by black people. But then people want to say, I'm standing up to Ye and I'm going to cancel him. Cool, just keep that same energy. Keep the same energy to the Republicans and the Democrats that's espousing anti-black views. Keep that for every celebrity. If you think that what Ye said was so anti-Semitic and anti-black, why are you listening to drill music, right? Why are you watching any of these negative things that portray us? Because
Cool.
if you want to cancel Ye, then cancel rap, cancel anything that has to do with ratchetivity, cancel twerking, cancel all of this. If you ain't
Hey,
willing to cancel
that's
that,
what
I don't
that's
want
what
to hear it.
that's what Charleston White was saying. That like they pulling up some clip of him talking about RAP rappers. They rap about it in their lyrics, and y'all support these rappers. He said he was just saying it. I guess like he wasn't joking, but he was example. But he was saying y'all support these rappers when they do it. Y'all support them when they talk about killing their own mind and this, and that. And he was saying we need to cut it out completely. Like, don't just sing it out. If you really stand for something, stand on it, totally. Don't just pick and choose. And that's what America does. America picks and chooses because America itself, was this whole country was built off of, illegal activity and so to speak. And it's like we turn a blind eye to that and let these same people try to tell us who's criminals and who's not criminals. It's time for us to hold court on our own, on our own country. And they need to it's about time for they pay for all they did, for everything that's in the dark to come to the light, and for it to be an actual revolution versus us just steady just letting shit slide and overlooking things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, from this point forward, I ain't letting nothing ride. It's to the point where y'all is just gonna get annoyed. But you know what? You're gonna just have to block me because, as you can see, the particular community that's coming after Ye, they're not letting nothing slide. They never have and they never will. They won't even let anything close. Like, you know how we talking about, oh, I was just trolling, I was just joking. You can't even troll and joke with them. You can't even troll and joke with them. A politician, Ilhan Omar, said it's all about the Benjamins. You know what they did? They had her apologizing and saying that it was anti-Semitic, because you're trying to say that this group controls all the money and all they do is have money. I mean, whether it was true or not, she was apologizing, deleted the tweet. She deleted the tweet and all it said was it's all about the Benjamins. So what I'm trying to say is that's what power looks like. This particular group is not letting anything slide. So when people say, why are you being a victim? Oh, get over it. Why are you being sensitive? Well, why are they being sensitive? They drew a line in the sand and said, hey, if you disrespect me, if you even think about disrespecting me, I'm going to show you what power looks like. And I think we can learn from them. So we about to get up out of here. I'm gonna go with Big Rick first. Get your final thoughts, bro, so we can take it home.
Yeah, man, you just ended that with such a bang right there, man. That's so real. Um, like I said, man, we seen that type of flex with Nick Cannon, and we just even Dave when it came to that other part, it's all kind of the same thing, bro. Like they flex their power, man. They let you know where their power is and where it lies, and it's a cold game, man. Some people look at it as if them being that way, which I would have to agree with you, is a sensitive and everything under the sun. But some people agree to say, oh, they took a stance on everything that they about, and they don't budge. That's bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. So yeah, that's all I gotta really say with that, man. And with the whole dealing with the trolls and everything, man. Don't give them too much energy. I'm out with that one, man.
For sure. Thank you, Big Rig. John, go ahead. Take us home.
Yeah, man. A lot of dope insight. I enjoyed the chat tonight, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the trolls. Um, at the end of the day, just like man, we can't just get off the track in the subject of what we nation is. and don't get thrown off, by any distractions. That's like one of how to handle trolls and things like that. When you got your mission and you have your goals set, whether it's online, on, what I stay aboard of the mission. Don't get off the subject. Don't let nobody throw you off your rocker. Execute. And going. The world is filled with more, negativity than positivity. So it's our job, do everything our power, and everything that's in our heart. I mean, speak the truth and stand on it, no matter what the consequences are. I'm good at that. Oh yeah, one more thing too. This is my new YouTube channel page too. Everybody, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Instagram. On Facebook, John Sinatra, Sonatra. John Sin Different. John Sin Different. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, so go ahead and check the guy out, Johnson, Different, Big Rick Slaps. And yeah, I mean, I think we said everything that needs to be said. When you're dealing with trolls, essentially, they are closet haters, sneak dissers, and they are really not worth your time, because you can spend money, hundreds of dollars that you can earn back, but you can't get the time that you spend foolishly arguing with the troll, that's not gonna agree with you, that's not trying to have a sensible, serious discussion. All they want to do is derail the conversation, waste your time, and time is of the essence. Time is your most valuable resource and commodity. So to give it up freely to a troll is very derelict to your societal, parental, and familial duties. If you're up here arguing with a troll for an hour, but couldn't read a book to your kid for 30 minutes, couldn't work out for 20 minutes, you know what I mean? The troll is actually in control of your life, whether you realize it or not, because you feel the urge and the need to respond back to that troll. Why? If you're on a different level, a different plane of energy, they're not even worth you. They're not even worth your acknowledgement, let alone a long drawn out response. So when it comes to feeding the trolls, don't feed the trolls. Feed your desires, feed your aspirations. You know what I mean? If you don't have any desires, aspiration, or a purpose, then you shouldn't even be thinking about a troll. You know what I mean? You're actually trolling yourself by not having a purpose. You are trolling your family by not having a purpose or direction. If your kids hop in the car and say, "Hey, Daddy, where are we going?" "I don't know." You are trolling your kids. Your life is a troll. Let's get it together. Let's be better. You know what I mean? And I'm going to go ahead and play this outro, and we are just going to send y'all out with a bang. knowledge and relationships,